Some of the finest educational institutions on the planet.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for staying behind for this important session on people. I think all of us know, forget new hotels that will be opening, but all of us in this room have learnt over the years. We've been experienced either formal education, informal development from mentors in the companies that we've worked for. But I think what we all have in common is the fact that we know it's the people in our business that makes our business.
65% of the primary school kids currently will have jobs in the future that are not invented yet. I think if we are not able to have a very close proximity to the industry, we may pass by what's actually happening in the classroom for catering talent for the industry. Problem what we currently have is that we are very siloed approach in every business school or in every school, that we always teach different areas, and I think in the future it's much more important to have cross functional areas, that we teach more personalized what's actually happening. And if we are designing curriculums, they need to be that flexible, because with the speed technology is advancing and the job roles are changing, we need to make sure that we adapt to them.
From a leadership point of view, we really want to instill values-based leadership skills, because that is the context that we operate in. You know, Africa is an emerging market. It's a very complex environment. It's very volatile and it's highly unequal. How do leaders operate successfully in that environment?
Yeah, look, just one other point that Achim mentioned in terms of lifelong learning. I think the key challenge for educators is to decide, well, how do we future-proof education? You know, it's a very difficult thing to make sure that the degree that you receive today is still going to carry its weight 10, 15 years into the future. One of the concepts that we're grappling with at the moment is moving into a new paradigm of design-based thinking, or design-based education. And traditionally, we don't really work with a model that is your typical lecturer stands up in front of a class, delivers content, the class leaves, and then has to assimilate it. We're a lot more interactive than that, and we put the students in the driver's seats in most instances. And this new design-based concept, you might have heard the term going around, is to say, well, let's do away with those traditional approaches. Let's pose a challenge to the students and make them create the outcome, and that in itself is a skill that will develop into the future, and then hopefully future-proof their minds and their qualifications, because now you've given them a platform by which they can grow, and when they face similar challenges later on in industry, they have that ability to think in the correct direction.